Well, hello my YouTube friends, and no, I did not overlook clutch adjustment. So let's go over what the book says real quick. Perform the clutch adjustment with the motorcycle at room temperature. Otherwise you'll be hating life later. Motorcycle upright and level. Gain access to the clutch. Add free play to the cable. I'll show you that. Slide the rubber boot off the cable adjuster. Slide it up, not down. It's a lot easier if you slide it up. Okay, loosen the lock nut, and here's the drawing of the cable adjuster. And they're showing you right here, the boot is actually down. Okay, it's easier to slide it up, although at time anyway. Okay, get the rubber boot out of the way, loosen the lock nut, give yourself a lot of free play at the hand lever. Now, step 5. Loosen the lock nut on clutch adjuster to take up all free play. Turn screw in until lightly seated. Activate the clutch lever to verify the balls are seated in the ramps. Yeah. Back out the adjusting screw. 1/2 to 1 full turn. Tighten the jam nut to lock it in place. Squeeze the clutch again. Then adjust your free play at the hand lever, and you can see right here the recommended 1/16 to 1/8 inch of free play, and we'll go over that before I'm done here. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'll let you guys figure out what this means. Adjust the primary chain at the tightest spot in the chain. Do not adjust chain tighter than specified play. Running chains too tight will result in excess wear. Check the primary chain tension. Push on the upper strand on the chain to verify it has free movement. It has free movement midway between the compensating sprocket and the clutch sprocket in the rear. With the cold engine, upward, not total free play in upper strand should be between 5/8 and 7/8. With the engine hot, upward but not total free play in the upper strand should be 3/8 to 5/8. So a little bit less when it's hot. Okay. Your guess is as good as mine. Okay, hold on. Okay, like I said, your guess is as good as mine. Upward but not total free play. What does that mean? So if you look right here, the top of the chain is at the number 2, just under a full inch of travel. I don't know. Am I supposed to like divide that and then go up, or make it so loose that it's slamming into this right here? It's going to loosen up as this wears in, because this is brand new. But then it's going to tighten up as it warms up. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to go with this for now. It's not rubbing right here. I'll have to check it again in a few hundred miles or something, but I'm going to call that good right there. And let me switch back to the other coil spring thing there. All right, hold on. All right, before I put this pressure plate back on, you'll see there's 2 sets of springs. When I bought the spring kit, it came with a light pressure and a heavy pressure, whatever the numbers are. Now I could go to an in-between by alternating, 3 and 3 in there, but I went with just the light ones. Okay, so I'm going to pull the stock pressure plate and put the bar net back on. Okay, hold on. All right, so here's my clutch lever bracket, and there's no free play, or very little. Okay, so it says, the manual says to add free play. So down here is the adjusting bracket, or the adjusting screw arrangement. Okay, here's the boot. You slide down. Now you'll loosen this lock nut, and you'll turn this long nut in a clockwise You turn it this way, that'll shorten the housing. The cable inside stays the length. Now I should have more free play up here. Okay, so I got a lot of free play right there. Next, here's the lock nut and the instruction. Let me move this. Is to tighten this until it's lightly seated. Okay, it's right there. You can see how it kind of wants to stop about right there. So it's lightly seated right there. Now back it out 1/2 to 1 full turn. So there's 1 full turn out. Now I'm going to put this lock nut on it. I'm going to put the lock nut through the Allen wrench to hold the center bolt here in position while I tighten the lock nut. Okay, hold on. Okay, so what I did, like I showed you, I had the nut on the Allen wrench, and I put it like this, and then hand tightened it until it snugged up, and then I got this wrench, put that on there, and I used the Allen wrench to hold the adjuster screw in one position while I tightened that jam nut, locking it in place. Okay, now my next move is to come back over here to this adjuster mechanism right here and lengthen the housing. So I'm going to screw it back down this way, and the purpose of that is to take up the housing. See how that's sticking out right there? All right, and I only want a 1/16 to an 1/8 of free play right there. And I achieve that by lengthening the housing with this adjuster nut, the long one. Once I got it in position, I'll hold it with the wrench and then tighten the jam nut. Okay, hold on. All right, so I got some help with the camera, so I'm going to show you the proper free play. It's going to be right there. It's kind of dark, but what you want it to do is to this amount right here, 1/16 to 1/8 gap right in here. The whole thing's dark right now, and it's nighttime, and I don't have good lighting, but that's the proper free play. Okay, and once the way you achieve that is by adjusting this bottom screw to get the whole thing the right length. Then you're going to turn this nut all the way down, hold one wrench here so it doesn't move, and then tighten this jam nut, and then slide this boot back up. Put your this thing's broken, so put your wire ties right there, and that's how you adjust your clutch according to the book. All right, okay, hold on. And for the verse of the day, today we're going to go to the book of Luke, chapter 15, verse 10. Likewise, I say unto you, there is joy in the presence of the angels of God over one sinner that repenteth. All right, my friends, you have a good day.